5 most mysterious ghost ships and haunted stories of the world. Mystery, fear, enigma encompass the seafaring ghost ships or phantom ships, tales that has been passed around throughout centuries by sailors. These mysterious ships are fantasized as things that appear in the middle of the sea and disappear quickly, which is a bad thing. In addition, abandoned ships, which are found floating in the sea under fearsome circumstances, are also included. Number 5. The Joyita. In 1955, this fishing and charter boat was found abandoned in the South Pacific 5 weeks after it had been reported overdue. The air search mission could not trace it until a merchant ship found it drifting almost 600 miles off its original source with no sign of crew and cargo. There was a doctor's bag and several bloody bandages on the deck, and the radio was tuned to the universal distress signal. But what actually happened there was never revealed, as none of the crew was ever seen again. Number 4. The Jian Sing. Some ghost ships are so mysterious they barely even have a backstory. In 2006, the Australian Coast Watch found a ship floating in the sea. It had a broken tow rope, so being lost while dragged around the water would explain why it was empty. But that was about all investigators could go on. The name Jian Singh was printed on the side, but there was nothing else to identify the ship. Investigations found no records or distress signals, no identifying documents or belongings, and no reports of a missing boat. They couldn't even figure out who it belonged to or where it came from. The most they can figure out is that it probably supplied food and fuel to fishing boats. But that didn't answer why no one tried to save it when it broke off. Number 3. The Octavius. The Octavius became more than just a legend back in 1775 when a whaling ship named the Herald found it aimlessly drifting off the coast of Greenland with all of its crew frozen dead by the Arctic cold. To add to the spooky environment, the ship's captain was found sitting at his desk with a logbook in front of him and finishing a log entry from 1762. Relating to this could mean that the Octavius had been floating for 13 years and completed its passage to the Atlantic while returning to England from the Orient through the Northwest Passage as a ghost ship. Number 2. The Calushe. It is a legend of the Chilota mythology where it is described as a ghost ship which comes into being every night near the island of Chiloé. It says the ship carries the spirits of all the people who have drowned at sea. The Calushe is strikingly beautiful, bright, and gay, as always surrounded by party music, sounds, and laughter. However, it only stays for a few moments and then suddenly disappears or submerges itself under the water. Number 1. Mary Celesta. Probably the most famous real life ghost ship story embraces the Mary Celesta, found adrift in the Atlantic Ocean in 1872 in a completely unharmed condition with all its sails still up, the crew's personal belongings intact, and the cargo hold of over 1,500 alcohol barrels untouched. The only thing missing were the lifeboat, the captain's logbook, and most importantly, the entire crew. Since pirates' attack could not be held responsible for such a phenomenon, theories of crew mutiny, waterspout killing, and the consumption of poisonous food leading to madness came into being. However, the most reasonable explanation could be there was a storm of some kind with technical issue, compelling the crew immediately to abandon the ship in the lifeboat and die later at the sea. Apart from these, the mystery of the haunted ship surrounds with ghosts and even sea monsters and alien abduction theories. That's it guys, thanks for watching the video. Hope you liked the video and stay tuned for more upcoming videos on Infology.